Hey everybody, this is Armida Cancer Free 200 and it is the 17th of January. Well, let me tell you, this weekend was a rough weekend. I was bored out of my mind, man. I nibbled and I nibbled and I nibbled, and so I decided to get on the scale this morning, and I was really afraid to get on it though. I mean, I didn't eat a lot. I just ate a little bit of everything for some reason. I had a little bit of popcorn, I had a little bit of chips, I had, an orange. I don't know what the hell was going on. I was just bored out of my mind. I went to the movies to go see, what was that called? New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, whatever, which was really good. I went by myself. I was like the only one in the movie theater. No, that was three of the people came in right before the movie started, and they had two kids. So there was like five of us in the movie theater. So I got a small popcorn with butter. I still have some. I didn't eat the whole bag. Small, I probably ate that much from the top, but it's just crazy. And, I was sitting there because I'm always early, and I was sitting at the movies, and I was eating the popcorn. And I was thinking, man, I've done a lot of damage to my body over the years, and eating this popcorn is not the best thing for me. But I was thinking, I remember years and years ago, probably about, 30 years ago, maybe give or take, I remember starving myself to where I got down to 120, really what I am now. I think I was actually smaller. I think I was 115. And I had a little help. I was doing some drugs. I was messing around with some cocaine at the time. And I remember the doctor telling me, Armida, you're going to mess your body up if you don't eat. Because your body is going to eventually think, every time you go on a diet, your body's going to think you're starving it, and it's going to hold on to that weight. And it's going to hold on to that weight. And I thought, yeah, right. What do you know? Well, it was true. I screwed my body up. That I think that's why I could never lose the weight. I mean, I worked my ass off exercising. I did step aerobics, I did aerobics, I did weightlifting, and I couldn't lose no more than maybe 20 pounds over the years. But, I didn't eat breakfast. I would work out and then come home and eat, pig out, and I was really just putting in the calories back that I had just burned, So it's amazing what my body, and I'm sure everybody else's bodies, have gone through. The damage that I've done to my own body. I am the only one that could take blame for gaining so much weight when I did, because I'm the only one that can control what I put in my mouth. I could see the food sitting there. Right after I had surgery, my mother would buy cheesecakes, pies, donuts, candies, Mexican bread, pan dulce, you name it. My mother was buying it. And I got to the point where I told my mom, please, I am like a heroin addict. If you keep buying this stuff, it's hard for me not to eat it. But then I thought, is that fair for my mom and my grandchildren not to be able to eat because I can't control myself? I thought, no, you know what? And I would even go to the point where I would put right on the top of the cover of the pies and stuff, do not eat. Do not eat. So if I went to go look at it, I would need it. But I thought, is this fair? It's not fair. It's not fair for them. Why do they have to suffer because I can't control what I put in my mouth? So my mom buys donuts, and she still buys cookies, and she still buys not so much pies, but she buys a lot of donuts and pan dulce, Mexican bread, Mexican sweet bread. And I will eat some. Sometimes I will have a bite. I will take half of the Mexican bread, which I like the pigs and all that, take half of it and eat it with my coffee. But before I would eat one whole thing or one whole donut. Now I just take a bite or two, and it seems to satisfy me. But, or before I would eat a whole big bag of popcorn, y'all, from the movie theater. Butter on the bottom, butter in the middle, butter on the top. And now I have a small popcorn. I eat probably about this much. And like I said, I went to the movies on Sunday, and I still have a little bit more than half a bag of a small popcorn. So I don't eat a lot of it, but I eat just enough to satisfy me. But my body has been through a lot. And I thought, you know what? I was thinking, I was in the movie theater, like I said, by myself, and all these thoughts were coming in my head. And I thought, weight loss, my expectations of when I had weight loss surgery, I never thought I would get down to 120. I never thought I would be a size 6'8", never in my wildest dreams. And I'm a size 6'8", depending on the pants. And I never thought I would get down to maybe 160, 170 at the most. And I'm down to 120. And I range between 117, maybe 123, 24, you know. And I really never had this high expectations. I knew I was going to lose some weight. You know, I just didn't know how much. And I never really had a goal. I never had a goal. And my doctor never had a goal for me. My doctors told me, look, you lose as much as your body wants to lose, and then you're going to hold there for a while, and you're going to gain 10, 15 pounds, and that's probably where you're going to end up. Well, I've gotten down to 117, the lowest, and now I'm ranging, like I said, between 117 and 120 something. It just depends. And I'm going on my 2 years. You know, in April will be my 2-year surgery. I started this whole thing off at about 246. So I never really had... I just wanted to be healthy. That was my main goal for this whole surgery, was to be healthy. And I knew that being overweight, being a 2-time cancer survivor, being overweight was a good chance I can get cancer back, you know, from being obese. And I did not want that again. And not to say I can't get cancer back, you know, I mean, I'm sure, I know I can. But I didn't want that little, you know, that little extra help of getting cancer back, of being overweight. I eat much healthier. I'm much healthier now. I take all my vitamins. I eat better. I drink better. And I do mess up, y'all. Believe me, I have my chips and my candy and I don't eat it all the time. Not like I used to. And, but, you know, my body has been through hell. The damage that I did to my own body, you know, starving myself and not eating breakfast and going, you know, thinking that, you know, I'll just eat, you know, a couple sandwiches and some chips for dinner instead of having, you know, food, you know, or I'll go eat a Big Mac, French fries, and supersize it, you know, and I thought I was doing good by getting a diet soda or no soda, you know, but I don't know. I'm just so glad that I'm able to, at least now, am strong enough to say, no, I'm not putting that in my mouth. And I do have a choice, and I do have a choice of putting that chip in my mouth. And sometimes I get in my head that I want something and it stays in my head and it will bug me and bug me and bug me. So I would rather just go get a little bit of it. If it's chips, just get me a little handful of chips and get that urge out of the way and let it pass, you know, because otherwise it'll bug me and bug me and bug me until I eat it. So, but anyways, that was it. I just was thinking about, you know, the damage that we do to our bodies and, you know, just for the sake of being thin, or, you know, because back then I wasn't doing it to be healthy. I was doing it to be thin. I wanted to be thin. You know, I know that, you know, I was jealous of thin girls, you know, I mean, what can I say? You know, I remember, you know, my husband would look at the girls, you know, and I don't care. That girl could be 2 blocks away. You know, if she was cute and thin, I would notice her before my husband noticed her. And before she got to us, I was already looking at my husband like, don't you dare look at her, you know. And now guys are looking at me, and now he's looking at me like, you know, that dude is looking at you. That guy's checking you out, or he's holding me a little closer now, or he's holding my hand now, you know. Or, you know, he's getting that little jealous streak now, which I love it because I had that jealous streak for years, you know. But now I'm the thin girls, and I see, you know, I see other girls now kind of looking at their husbands when I come by. And I don't want nobody's man. Believe me, I got my own, and I'm truly, truly happy with him. And nobody can give me anything, you know, that I would think about leaving my husband for. So unless it's like The Rock or something like that, then I have to think twice about it. No. Anyways, but I am truly, truly happy with myself, my weight loss, and I am so glad I did this surgery and decided to do it the right way. And I have pretty much stuck to the rules, you know what I mean? And it's funny because in the beginning, my taste buds were shitty, y'all. Everything tasted different, you know, bland. I couldn't eat peanut butter no more. Now, 2 years out, everything tastes pretty much good, except for one thing, and that's water. I have a hard time drinking water, and that's why I still drink my Crystal Light, because this is the only thing I can get down. You know, and it's the tea, but water still tastes funny unless I put lemon in it. And I don't know, that might be forever, who knows? But at least I'm drinking, I'm getting all my fluid in, still drinking my protein. I try to stop drinking my protein, but I feel like, I feel like I'm naked. I feel like I'm missing something. I've got to drink my protein, so I just drink it. It can't hurt nothing. If anything, it could just help me. But anyways, that is it. I got on the damn Southwest today, Southwest Airlines, to see if the ticket's gone down. They're still up, about $176 one way. So, because I got to catch 2 flights, so it's going to cost me, about 400, close to 500 bucks for this airline ticket. So, anyways, I better go. My dog is looking at me like, let me out because I got to go pee. Y'all have a good week. I will catch you all later. Peace out, guys. Bye.